Basic appraisal procedures, page 164. Highest and best use of the site would be as vacant, ready for a better commercial use. Thus, the structure should be torn down. A special concern today for existing structures, often paramount in deciding whether conversion is feasible in the highest and best use analysis of structures for public accommodation or commercial use, is compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. The ADA defines these structures as falling into one or more of the following categories. 1. An inn, hotel, motel, or other place of lodging. 2. A restaurant, bar, or other establishment serving food or drink. 3. A theater, concert hall, stadium, or other place of exhibition or entertainment. 4. An auditorium, convention center, lecture hall, or other place of public gathering. 5. A bakery, grocery store, clothing store, hardware store, shopping center, or other sales or rental establishments. 6. A laundromat, dry cleaner, bank, barbershop, hair salon, travel service, shoe repair service, funeral parlor, gas station, office of an accountant or lawyer, pharmacy, insurance office, real estate office, professional office of health care provider, hospital, or other service establishment. 7. A terminal, depot, or other station used for specified public transportation. 8. A museum, library, gallery, or other place of public display or collection. 9. A park, zoo, amusement park, or other place of recreation. 10. A nursery, elementary, secondary, undergraduate, or postgraduate private school or other place of education. 11. A daycare center, senior citizen center, homeless shelter, food bank, adoption agency, or other social service center establishment. 12. A gymnasium, health spa, bowling alley, golf course, or other place of exercise or recreation. 13. Commercial facilities whose operations will affect commerce and that are intended for non-residential use by a private entity, which would include just about all commercial uses, including industrial and warehousing facilities. The ADA addresses the areas of existing structures, alteration of existing structures, and the new construction, and has specific requirements for various uses, types, and size of structures. Because the act is so detailed, the appraiser should approach the page 165. Idea of conversion with great care. Many times, the costs involved with retrofitting an existing structure in conjunction with conversion costs to conform to ADA regulations can exceed the cost of raising and starting from scratch. Architecturally speaking, some existing buildings, especially old ones, cannot be feasibly converted. This fact is evidenced commonly throughout the country in central business districts where commercial use of the upper floors of many commercial structures does not meet ADA criteria without modifications. Alternatives for use of these upper floors might include a use that does not need to meet ADA criteria, such as living quarters, or abandoning the use of these levels altogether, leaving only the ground floors as the primary use of the structure. Speaking strictly about alteration and or conversion of existing structures, the ADA addresses specific broad areas of compliance, primarily removal of architectural barriers and special provisions such as parking, drinking fountains, ramp, entrance and exits, lobbies and corridors, room sizes, signage, exterior accessibility, telephones, stairs, doors and doorways, elevators, restrooms, alarms. Many variables exist regarding the application of ADA requirements. The appraiser should use good judgment combined with competent guidance when suggesting conversion or a highest and best use of an existing structure requiring ADA compliance. When reviewing plans and specifications for non-residential new construction, the appraiser should be observant of ADA compliance. Valuation methodology. The same three approaches to value are used, depending on what the appraiser decided in the scope of work. But different techniques of developing a value opinion may be employed in some non-residential assignments. For example, in developing the income approach, the direct capitalization method may be more commonly decided on in the scope of work than using either a gross rent multiplier or a gross income multiplier. This brings us to another good point. The income approach may be likely be concluded as the best indicator of value in a commercial appraisal assignment rather than the sales comparison approach. Important points. Highest and best use of non-residential properties can be more difficult to determine due to zoning regulations and ADA requirements. Commercial properties can be more vulnerable to incurable functional obsolescence due to being built for a specific purpose or period. Appraisers should be aware of ADA compliance requirements when considering non-residential new construction, alteration, or